Welcome back to Fab Automotive Detailing. In this video, we're going to take a look at Adams Polish's new cordless Swirl Killer Micro. Let's do it. Okay, you guys, I've been messing around with this polisher here for a couple days now, and this is going to be a different type of video. I'm not really going to be in the video much other than talking. You're going to hear me talking. I'm going to try to showcase you guys the polisher working at full speed, half speed, testing out the vibration, because I can tell you the vibration is very minimal with this machine. And I want to show you guys what it all comes with. So you get a 3mm throw, you get a 12mm throw adapter to go in, weighted adapter, do you need me? And then you get the rotary adapter, and then I had a little issue with this, I will explain that. Then you get your 2-inch backing plate, which is already on here. And then you get your brush, which is gonna be good for like interior doors and stuff like that. You're gonna get two 12-volt, 2-amp-hour batteries. You're gonna get a battery charger and this case, which is really cool. There's the battery charger. I love the case. I love how it has pockets, individual pockets for everything. And then you get the actual unit itself, which I just measured it. It is 13 3/4 of an inch long with the battery installed. I can tell you, I've never used a micro polisher like the iBird Nano, which is something I wanted for a really long time. I just could never justify the price. So I cannot compare this to anything else on the market. So if you ask if I've used something, I haven't. This is it. This is the only micro machine I've ever used. Actually, micro machines I used as a little kid, you know, those little cars all the time. The guy that spoke really fast, kind of like me. So far, I'm absolutely loving it. Now, the one downfall that I found so far is with the rotary adapter on here, you cannot apply any pressure at all. If you try to apply pressure, the machine stops. It has a protection in it. I contacted Adams Polishers about it, emailed Kyle about it, and he told me that this goes to 6,000 RPMs, which is what I had it set on at speed 5. It goes from 2,500 to 6,000 RPMs. And it's a very small motor inside here, so it has a protection in it. Now, using it as a rotary without using much pressure at all, it still did a great job. I'll show you guys the results that I got from it. I'm gonna show you guys using the dual action, the 3mm throw. I think this is the sweet spot, the 3mm, because when you're using a micro machine like this, you're using it for small painted pieces like around doors, around glass, A pillars, B pillars, interior on wood grain, anything, even like radio faces that you wanna get scratches out of, because they can get all scratched up too. That's what this is for. This is not meant to correct a door or a whole bumper or anything like that. This is to get you in those tight spaces underneath mirrors, stuff like that. That's what this is actually meant for. You're not gonna really be correcting a door, even though I'm gonna be showing you on a door panel that I have in here. Courtesy of the Hoof, by the way, he got me a nice little test panel. It's black. That way you guys don't have to complain that I'm trying it on a blue one or a red one or a white one or a gray one. It's black, so be happy. They also sent me their compound, their new compound, and their new polish, compound polish. The pads, color coordinating, blue goes with the compound, white goes with the polish. They even say polish on the back. This one says compound on the back of it. But this video is about this machine. The firsthand looking at it when I first pulled it out of the box, I loved it. This plastic doesn't feel like the greatest in the world, though. I'll tell you that right now. It feels great in the hands. With the battery on it, it is very well balanced. You know, you can balance it on 2 fingers. With the battery off of it, the head is actually, it kind of isn't balanced, but who's gonna be using it with the battery off of it anyway? So with the battery on, it's very well balanced. I love how the trigger is actually integrated into the handle. It's actually made like the handle. It's like they cut it out of the handle and then they put a spring inside there and a lever back here. I really like that. The only downside is I found when I would throw it in my armpit, hear that? You accidentally hit it, no matter how you do it. So just be aware of that. Speeds 0 through 5, it only clicks off speed 1, off 0. Listen, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 do not click at all. I wish they would. That is not a deal breaker. I can tell you guys that, like I said, I'm absolutely loving this machine so far using it. We're gonna go ahead and use it on this door panel. I'm gonna take the camera off of the tripod and show you guys what I've done, show you some spots I'm gonna do for you now, and go from there. Okay, so I have my Astro Pneumatic 50SL color match light. This part right here, I'm going to show you. You can see it actually because of the windows. By the way, this is the new wall in the house what I was waiting on to get done. So we got to do some painting, get rid of this 1970s paneling, and we're going to redo this whole room. But okay, so check this out. So those are marks from the rotary. This is where I use the rotary. But see the big difference there? Yep. And I am no rotary master. I'll never probably ever use the rotary, but I just want to see what it would do. Okay, now let me show you where the dual action polisher. I use a 12mm throw right here. A lot of these scratches are too deep to do anything with, but it looked like this before. So as you guys can see, the machine corrects paint really well. If you're on a flat surface, you have no problem with this machine bogging down. You can put some pressure, not a lot, you can put some pressure down on it, won't bog down, won't stall out. Now I did down here with the 3mm, it's hard to show you because I did it right where it's concave and it does stall out there. The pad barely even moves. So you just remember that. You need it basically on really flat surfaces. This isn't flat right here, it's kind of like this, but it's not concave. Now, this is what most of us want this machine for. So if you follow the light, how hammered this is, and then right here is where I went, other than there's a spot right there, but that looks extremely good. I didn't get into the plastic at all. I didn't even mask it off because I can't get my masking tape. All my detailing stuff's in there because we had this construction going on. Everything's boxed up so nothing would get construction dust on it. But what we're gonna do, let's do this pillar right here, okay? And then maybe I'll put the 12mm throw on it, come up here and show you guys up here on a bigger panel, and that'll be it. Show you guys how well this machine works. Like I said, I'm digging it. I mean, I like it a lot, and just because Adams Polishes sent this products, plural, to me, you guys will always get my honest opinion. I have to always repeat myself because people always say, well, it's a sponsored channel now, we can't trust what he's saying. I'm telling you, if it was like that, I wouldn't have told you that I had an issue with the rotary adapter on it. Not the adapter, but it actually bogging down and completely stalling on me. I had an issue with it. I did turn the speed down. It's better, but I'm not going to be using the rotary adapter anyways. It's cool that it's on there. I might use it with the brush on it. Obviously, you have to use it with the brush. You don't want to use a dual action with the brush. But my opinion on products, whether I buy them or whether I'm sent them, is not going to change. Whether my money bought them or somebody else's, like Adam sent them to me, I still want to know how well this machine's going to do. I want to know how good these polishes are going to do, so I can tell you guys confidently, yes, I would definitely go buy it, or no, don't go buy it, or hey, you know, it's got this issue, but this issue outweighs that issue. That's the point of my videos. Take it as you will. I know there's people going to say you're sponsored, blah, 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 whatever. That's fine. But you'll always get my honest opinion. That's the whole point of me saying this right here. So let me get the camera. All right. Once again, I'm going to give you before. All the way down it. Okay. You guys saw it. Nobody thinks that I did anything to it. Back up here on the tripod. You guys have a good view. Yeah, the floor is getting replaced too, by the way. This used to be a garage. The house was built in '69. Says that light in your guys' way. Okay, I got the light on there for you. I'm gonna be using the blue compound pad. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, if you expect these products to smell good, these new compound polishes, they don't. They just smell like chemical. They don't have any type of smell you usually expect out of Adams products. But that's not, oh man, that's not a deal breaker either. We're just gonna put 2 small drops on it because I found out the other day I really oversaturated it. I put too much on it. I actually made a video the other day and come to find out my microphone battery died during the middle of it and it was inside and the light was terrible, so I just figured we'll just do it again. So that's how much I put on it. Make sure you guys are seeing what I'm doing. Right there, okay? We're gonna start out slow. Go ahead and spread it out. Start out in speed 2 because it's pretty slow. You guys notice it's very quiet. And once again, you cannot apply a ton of pressure, but once you see how well it works, you'll realize you don't have to apply a ton of pressure with this machine. Okay, all right, let's zip it up to 5. That's where the sweet spot is, in my opinion. Even those little amounts of drops is still too much on this. And I want to show you, you can apply pressure, see that? But it slows it down a little bit. It does bog it down. You're talking about a little tiny motor. Not a big full-blown machine. It's very easy to stay off the edges, to stay off the trim, but I would still suggest putting tape down if you do any type of work around plastic. No matter how good you are, I mean, heck, I get into plastic still all the time. I always have to put tape down. These compounds have a very long work-in time also. I'm applying very, very minimal pressure. Very minimal. But for the average DIYer, I think this is a fantastic tool for you guys to buy. Let's go ahead and tell you that right now. Okay, so we're in the light. I'm going to show you guys. That's off. It has a slow start. This is not a variable speed controller. Your variable speed is up here. It is either if you press it in barely or all the way, you get the same speed no matter what. Okay, so machine is not on. You have a green light that indicates when the machine is on. Okay, here's speed 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Gives you an idea of how fast it's actually spinning. And it is a slow start. Here it has to build up. Okay, well we'll just end that there. I think that's probably pretty good anyways. Now I'm using utility towels because I don't have any of my good microfibers. Yeah. Hang on. Nothing's ever planned around here. They're all still in the little storage unit I just showed you back there because of construction. I don't want to get anything on them. So that looks a lot better. There are spots where I didn't get close enough to the edge, but if you had tape on here, you'd have no problem. Now you're gonna still see some swirls, not as bad as it was. You see right here, I didn't get all the way over. That's my fault, not the machine's fault. Because remember, it used to look like this. See how bad that is? Go into there. I'm telling you guys, this is a really good machine. Okay. We're gonna hit with the polish now. The 1-2 combination. And then after that, you would normally be ready for a wax. It's the deadly 1-2 combo. Make sure you shake the products up well. The polish seems to be a little bit thicker than the compound. Seems to be. Can't believe I dropped that compound right off the panel. Okay, start off on slow speed. We'll start off 2. You see it's white, it's not blue now. I'm gonna try to get that stuff off that I missed right there earlier. Okay. I'm gonna try to not knock my bottles off this time. Man, these utility towels are junk, man. And they have lint on them, because see, I just use them for wheels and stuff like that. I don't care about them. All right, let's take a look at it. Still some here and there, as you can see. But so much better than it was before. I mean, look at that. That is really, really bad. Okay, I want to show you guys something. So the counterbalance on the 3mm throw, the balance is actually on the back side. This is the side that twists in. The counterbalance on the 12mm is on the front, the face side of it, the pad side, for some reason. I don't know why, but it is. So, and what you do, I should show you, you put a wrench in this little hole right here. It holds the actual polisher itself, and then you can undo it. It's kind of finicky because this guard right here, and the guard is made of plastic. I don't see it lasting a really long time. Maybe it'll surprise me, but it's just a guard to keep your fingers from getting in there. We got the 12mm throw on. I'm gonna take you guys off to show you what the panel looks like really quick. Okay, as you can see, it has not been corrected. That's right where I'm gonna go. This is actually Thanksgiving morning that I'm doing this. So happy Thanksgiving, late Thanksgiving. You guys will see this hopefully on Saturday, I'm hoping, if everything goes right. All right, gonna shake it up again. It got shook up when it fell off, so it's probably all right. All right, we're gonna do one drop. Actually, we'll just take what's left on top of there. So as you can see, it's basically one drop. Now the 12mm is what you're going to use on bigger panels, you know, like grills and stuff that have that really wide that you can polish. That's what you're going to want the 12 for. It's going to get through it faster. For some reason in my mind, it seems like it spins faster too. Maybe it doesn't, but it just seems like it does. It feels more like a full machine with the 12 on there. I'm gonna bog it down. You can hear it, but it doesn't stop spinning. Man, I really like the work in time. I know I've said that a few times. The 12mm seems to correct the paint better too, but the 3mm is what you're probably gonna have in this machine the majority of the time, especially if you're doing interior work on small trim pieces. You probably won't have that 12 ever on there. But, I mean, look at that. You guys haven't seen it yet, obviously, but man, this towel, look at that lint. That is lint from this towel, you guys. So when I show you this, just understand that. These are some Chinese towels that I delegated to utility tiles, basically. Yeah. And it's not really all that hot. Okay, so this is what we started with. And this is what we're going to not end with, we're going to hit it with the polish really quick. Some of the scratches are too deep, like those right there. Get you guys close to the paint. And that's where I stopped right there. But as you can see, I don't know why I'm so shaky somewhere, I'm sorry. As you can see, that thing cuts really good. All right, let's hit it with the polish. And then we'll wrap this video up. Blue off, black where I got into the trim up here. I kind of went fast on that. I kind of feel bad because it did a really good job on that one over there. Oop, jeez, how many times do I do that, you guys? Go one drop, and then take the rest and smudge it on there. Smudge it. All right, let's do this. I do like these polishes wipe off really easy. Dust is very minimal. There is a little bit, but it's very minimal. As long as it corrects paint, I really don't care about dust. I can clean dust. And I've told you guys to get that before on other companies' products. Okay. So once again, this is what we started with, and this is after we're done. It's fantastic. I mean, it does a fantastic job, you guys. It works really well. Here we go, back to where I hadn't gone. This paint has oxidation and swirls and big like these scratches down here I can't do anything with. And big scratches, but look at that. Would you look at that? I mean, it brings the metallic out in the paint. Awesome, awesome job. All right, you guys, that's gonna do it for the video on the new Adams Polishes Swirl Killer Micro. And by the way, I forgot to mention, I love their new logo. SK for Swirl Killer. It's on the front of the bag. I forgot to mention that. I just like it. I don't know why. When I opened up the box, I was like, that's freaking cool. I liked it. Let's start with the pros and the cons. The pros definitely outweigh the cons. The cons to me is the rotary just doesn't do what you expect it to do with the rotary. It stalls out just, okay, let's try this again. What in the world? Oh, you can't apply a bunch of pressure. You can't with the rotary on there. Maybe they don't want you to. With the protection thing. You can use it on speed 5, but the second you put any pressure down, it just stops, completely stops. If you take it down to like a 3 or a 4, it's a lot better. You don't have to worry about stalling. You just can't put a lot of pressure down. I personally, and most of you that are watching my channel, they're DIYers that aren't professionals, that don't do this every single day for a living. That's not a big deal. We're gonna use it as a dual action polisher anyways. And that's what I wanted it for. The rotary was just kind of a bonus when I watched the video and showed it had a rotary adapter as well. That's what I wanted it for, was for the dual action purpose. The other con is I think the plastic up here, I don't know how long that's going to last, because I'm gonna show you guys. See that tab right there? That's what locks it in place, and then you pull it out and it's just a little flimsy tab. I just don't know how long that is going to last. And you know, when a company comes out with a brand new product they've never done before, you kind of have to expect they're gonna find things to improve on. Next year, maybe, you never know. They may come out with Swirl Killer 2 and they make this metal or completely get rid of it or something. You never know. The other thing that I don't care for and I wish that they would change is I would like for it to click on every one of them, not just from off to on. That's very minor stuff, you guys. The pros, like I said, outweigh it. It's small, that's a pro. It's light, it's not really heavy. With the battery on there, it's very well balanced. The paint corrections, you guys just saw, it does really good paint correction. It seems like to me the 12mm spins faster. It just seems like when I'm looking down on it, it seems like it's spinning faster. Maybe it's an optical illusion because the throw is more, I'm seeing the more of the throw. I don't know. The 3mm corrects really well on these small pieces around like window glass. If you're gonna be inside your car and you're gonna be cleaning up swirls and stuff out of like the wood grain on some cars, anything on the dashboard that you can use a polisher on, you're probably not going to hit it with a 12mm. You're going to hit it with a 3mm. So you have to remember the throw is just not as big, but they both work really well. They correct paint really well. This corrected that door extremely well, as I just showed you guys, with little to no effort. My thumb was about it, and this hand's just guiding the machine, telling the machine where to go, and it did that type of correction out of a machine that has a very small motor in here. You know, this isn't one you plug in the wall and you're going to get all kinds of power out of it. So I just really dig this machine. I really like this machine a lot. It's $199 on their site. That blows pretty much all the competition out of the water from what I've seen. As you guys know, the iBird Nano, that's the one that everybody talks about. Just to get started, you're at $500. That's not including getting all the pads for it and stuff like that. This thing here does not come with the pads or polishes. You have to buy that stuff separate, but it does come, like I said, 2 batteries, the polisher, all your adapters. You really can't ask for much more, and a cool little case to put it in. So if something happens, you know, you open your closet door or your cabinet to get this out, it doesn't fall on the floor and break. It's in a case with styrofoam on it. I love the new logo, like I just said. All around, great product, Adams Polishes. I really like this product. I think this is going to be a really good seller for Adams Polishes for a long time. Everybody's wanting a micro, everybody's wanting something small to get in places, and I think this right here is a product for you guys. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button while you're down there. Ring that little bell so the next time I upload a video, you get notified, and we will see you guys in the next video.